On the board early, Day sidesteps his opponent, get it out to Kiddy Coleman. Welcome back, Kiddy, to the AFL circles. His first kick is a turnover. Roses inside the forward line.
Grief for the Bears.
And of course, as Jack said, the first, they won a premiership in the AFL reserves back in 1991. And they're back here today. Grange as Malcolm Roses Jr. just ran his full measure handball inside the forward 50, but he follows up with the tackle.
So Coleman doing the kick-ins, and again, a good ball user. He'd just be happy to get through the game today. It's great to see him back out there, such a dynamic player.
You wouldn't have many.
They're starting to add a little bit more pressure. Again, they just ran off in numbers. Here's to a 2-on-1, and again Coleman takes a nice mark on.
And no doubt that will be on the AFL highlights reel as he gets a fair bit of celebration.
Play there.
Himmelberg looking for Sexton, stripped off it there by Craven. Sexton didn't panic, and Kiddy Coleman comes in with a big tackle. Quiet, Bell went up early, slips out the back now to Arnold. The Suns have loaded up in the defensive half of the ground as Coleman just penetrates the ball inside the forward 50, and McFadden.
Well, it's that forward kick inside 50 now that's hurting the Suns. It was so good early on in the game. Now they're missing their targets, and it's the Bears that are rebounding.
They're doing their best work across half-back, the Bears. Crichton has time to settle.
Their targets. Coleman's out wide if they want him.
And they're spotted out beautifully. Great pick up there. A 2-on-2 further down the line. Spots up Offermans. At halfback.
They're going to have to chip around. They've got no one up forward. They're just going to look for the hit-up leads.
Well, Arnold's their deepest option here, and the Suns have done very well to just clog up this space in front of us. So Coleman, with the cheers of the crowd to do something. Off hands there from Noble, looking for the boundary line. Closey, left foot kick towards Coleman. Big fly from behind there from Elliott. Here comes Moyle. Right foot kick inside the forward 50. And a Q clash. The Bears and the Suns. Dare we say we've got the main event before the appetizer? How I feel about the VFL. That's where the good stuff happens. Coleman, a dangerous kick across the face of goal. They'll settle now, the Bears. And Sam Marshall comes onto the ground for Crichton for the Bears. There's Himmelberg again. Tried to find his opponent flat-footed, and Coleman takes it.
Oh, read it beautifully. Again, just sat off him and then just cut off that lead. And look at the kick through the middle of the ground.
Plenty of space in front of him also. And that's where the kick will fall short of him. Coleman goes up almost unopposed there, Jack. He's had a great return.
He has had a great return, and he's been jumping at the ball. He's made his run down tackles. He's been using the ball really, really well. So yeah, I'm sure the Lions and Bears would be wrapped.
As Jack alluded to, the 1991 VFL Premiers as Tunstall marks strongly. Switches it out now to Coleman. Coleman now with a favoured left foot kick inside the forward 50. It might be ill-directed. Plenty of plays taken here by Noble. Back to Davies. Davies, right foot kick. Over the top, Coleman!
Well, they're the sort of things that Coleman's going to get a lot of confidence out of. He's had the jump, twist, as I said, run down tackles, marks over his head, running backwards, all those types of things. So that'll all build his confidence up. A much-needed goal, but unfortunately they didn't nail that.
Goldman over the head there of Gallup. Fife, magnificent work. Closey, handball's back in board to Snowball. Arch the back against Joyce. Out of bounds on the full free kick to the Bears in the back pocket.
He's a lively type, isn't he, Snowball?
Mullane able to bring the ball to ground. Evans off the outside of this boot. And Coleman runs it at full chested. And now slingshot footy, Zakatalski on the far side. To Sexton. Sexton should have run to 50. Saw the option here in Roses. Coleman with the spoil. But Roses recovers. Greenwood up the top of the square. Well done, Coleman. Very well done. And that's Beacon as well. 9-year-olds being the ones putting their body on the line. As the Suns with a kick up towards high half forward. A strong one-on-one contest there between Duday and Himmelberg, the two number 12s. It's Duday. Oh, just carried the ball between the legs beautifully out to Robinson. And here comes Coleman. Handball over the top now to Tunstall. Back to Coleman. Had Offerman. Spent it before he had it, Coleman. But did a deft little tap. Out now to Offerman's. It's Simpson. Cheetahs. Johnson. You can't take your eyes off this one, that's for sure. Himmelberg. Bang. He's wrapped up straight away by Gallup. Oh, Jack, I'm loving this.
Oh, it just keeps giving.
Maybe even a draw. It just has that vibe. Coleman with a thumping left foot kick. Arnold will be the target, or McFadgen. But Moyle takes the mark. And the Suns are trying to build the wall as well. And bottle it in. Gallup up against Moyle. Over the top. Almost a party trick there from Fiorini. Doesn't count as a stat. Coleman with an up and under kick. Johnson will be the one to hold his ground. And he gathers. It's one of those ones you don't see that often at all.
It's good that you know the rules, Yendi. That's good. Because the punters have been saying, what's going on? So he's going to have another kick.
Yep. And Coleman will have the final kick of the game. The margin is academic, but for Coleman, this will be something special. The crowd favourite. And he just takes a little bit off the kick. To the cheers of the crowd and